Hello, gamer, and welcome to the video, where we're going to be talking about some things about the game that is being played in front of you, XDefiant. Now, XDefiant is a game that came out a little bit ago, pretty recently I would say, and it is being regarded as the Call of Duty killer, and I wanted to talk about this today because it is a pretty fun game. And let me tell you, at the time of recording this, XDefiant is barely out of its ballsack. I mean, it only came out not even 2 weeks ago, and I have nothing but great things to say about the game. I will say, it is quite bare bones compared to the complexities that Call of Duty has at the moment, but I really think that the game has potential to grow, and I think why it's being regarded as one of the biggest Call of Duty killers is because of that free-to-play tag. The only thing that really trips me up about the whole thing is that it's still made by Ubisoft, which is one of the major scamming companies of the gaming industry, similar to companies like Blizzard and, you know, all them people. I think the realization that many gamers need to have is that these major gaming companies no longer are in a state where they need to value quality over quantity. They are now in the mind frame that quantity is better than quality because that's what makes the most money. So they're willing to release a mediocre COD every year. And now XDefiant is coming along and shaking things up with this free-to-play live service system. And I have to admit, the idea of a live service COD definitely scares me. We've seen many iterations of live service games, even recent games like Helldivers that took definitely a bit of a pitfall recently, but definitely recovered with the whole thing with, I believe it was Sony, or it was PlayStation, because they were requiring everyone with the two-factor authentication, and you had to make like a PSN account, and everyone was pretty upset about that. So I think what everyone's concerned about is that XDefiant could introduce something that could really upset the players, similar to the thing with Helldivers. But I think the other thing that gaming developers kind of fall a trap to is that they always feel the need to innovate and make, you know, more interesting their content, when sometimes they need to realize if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, sometimes the way it is right now is perfectly okay. Try not to, you know, expand out of that box too. Like, I don't want to say just like limit creativity, but at the same time, like, don't introduce dumb things into the game that's going to make no one want to play it anymore. So right now, one of the things that I'm seeing jump around on Twitter regarding XDefiant is the introduction of different game modes, which I'm in full support of. But I think one of the things that is a little bit interesting is people are calling for kill streaks in the game, which is kind of interesting to me because I think what makes XDefiant great is that it's not like Call of Duty, where you're being bombarded by 12 different kill streaks at the same time. And, you know, little old me that just got off of an 8-hour shift and wants to chill after work, I'm not getting absolutely dicked on by some Timmy that lives in Ohio that's 8 years old. Now, with that said, I have to admit, there's a lot of things that this game does that is actually right. Like, one of the little things that I appreciate about this game is that there's only like 4 different optics for each gun. Not like the current Call of Duties where you can choose from 20 different optics, which is absolutely insane to me. The movement feels great in the game. It was a little clunky for me at first, but once I got the sliding mechanic down, and I think I'm doing a bit in the gameplay right now as well, it kind of reminded me of like Black Ops 4 movement, which I think for Call of Duty was one of its best games for movement, in terms of multiplayer especially, because it wasn't like Black Ops 3 where you're jumping around on jetpacks, but it wasn't like Black Ops 1 where you felt really slow and clunky. I felt like this was a really good happy medium where you could kind of slide around to get around places quicker, but you still had like stamina that you kind of needed to keep an eye on, I guess. Like, there's not a stamina bar, but you can tell that like you'll run out of sprint for a moment, or you can't slide like 24/7 like you can in Black Ops 3. So I think that this game does a lot of things right, which is why it's being regarded as the Call of Duty killer. I'm not gonna lie, I think XDefiant has the possibility or the potential to overshadow the next Call of Duty if the next Call of Duty has a rough launch. So if the launch of the next Call of Duty, which has been revealed to be Black Ops 6, it if that game has a rough launch, you know, through December, let's say, I could very easily see in the, you know, first season time of January and February, people switching back to an older Call of Duty or XDefiant, because XDefiant would be a more updated service than, say, Modern Warfare 3 in the year 2025. And speaking of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I am very skeptical of this Call of Duty's release. I know it's made by a completely different developer. It's been confirmed, and we already knew that it was going to be made by Treyarch, but we just recently found out that it's also being helped along with the assistance of Raven Software, which I think is really good, because this is one of the first Call of Duties that we've had in years that has been cooking for like multiple years. Most of the Call of Duties that we've gotten, especially Modern Warfare 3, have been rushed in like what feels like 9 months. Like, they're just pumping these babies out so they can make the next skin, so then some 9-year-old can take their mom's credit card and just purchase as many skins as possible, so daddy Activision Blizzard can make as much money as possible. And with all that to say, that it is my belief that Infinity Ward has always been the less popular or less enjoyed development company when it comes to Call of Duty. Everyone, when they think of peak Call of Duty, has always been and always will be predominantly the Black Ops series. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously Modern Warfare 2, the OG one from 2009, was obviously a certified hood classic, but when we're talking about longevity in the amount of games that Call of Duty has made over the years since 2003, we have to hand it to the Black Ops series, which is predominantly made by Treyarch, and have to say that they just made absolutely superior games. And with this knowledge of superior games, I think it's only fair that we transition to what we received a little over a week ago as of recording this, the Black Ops 6 The Truth Lives live action reveal trailer.
We're recording. Truth is, your whole life is a lie.
Coming at you in crisp 720p, because that's the highest thing that YouTube to MP4 would let me do, is the Black Ops 6 trailer, which, I'm going to be honest, looks really cool. Right out the gates, we've got Bill Clinton, we've got George H.W. Bush, the original with the glasses there, and I believe the main antagonist at the end is Saddam Hussein, if I'm right. Yeah, there's the man, the myth, the legend. And yeah, so it's pretty insane for a first reveal trailer. And look at that, the ending face. That's what the main title screen will kind of look like there. I have to admit, it looks pretty nice. And at the time of recording this, the worldwide reveal is only 4 days away. So it makes me really curious if I should live stream it and react to it real time. I'm not really sure. So if you guys would like to see a live stream, or if you just want to see a video reaction where you can watch my whole reaction of everything that they do at the live event, let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. The 9th I actually have off of work, so I'd be happy to do either one, and I could probably whip up a video or just do a live stream. So definitely let me know down in the comments which one you guys would be more inclined to see, a live stream or a video. I also really wanted to say before I end the video that I really appreciated you guys' support on the last live stream. You guys made the Minecraft content a whole lot more fun, so don't worry, that Minecraft video for part 2 of the survival series will be coming out soon. I'm going to try working on it today and then try to get it to you guys later this week. I know this is a different kind of video, but this is just something I really wanted to talk about a little bit on the channel. I'm really excited to see what Black Ops 6 does in the future. And same with XDefiant. I think that XDefiant could be a game that could stay for many years to come if it evolves with the market. I think that's going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things. So yeah, I will see you boys in the next one. Bye.